am super, super excited to be with you all today for my Shawnshine chest and back workout. They're really not two areas that most women think about working. I love working chest and back. These are great, great exercises. Let's go ahead and jog it out. So we're gonna really focus, we're gonna really target, but as with every exercise we do, no matter what area of the body we're working on, you've got to keep your core tight. Your core is the center of your power, very important. Reach up, stretch to one side. Be very gentle with your stretches, please. Open up. Dave and I went for a walk this morning. It's so cold. I'm just not mentally prepared for winter. Press your fingers back towards you. Get your stability ball. Rest one hand on top and just sort of let your shoulders sink to the floor, stretching out your chest. Again, be very gentle. And then on all fours, round your back, arch your back, round your back, arch your back. Okay, good. Let me just check my simulcast, make sure we don't have any problems. I don't trust this thing. I just don't. There we are. All right. So I'm going to take this off. All right. So the first exercise we are going to do is an incline chest press. So you're going to need your ball. Certainly if you have a bench with an incline feature on it, you can use that. That works for me. I am going to use, with a chest press, you can go heavier. So I'm going to go with 12. So the goal is to roll down the side of your ball in this position. Sorry. And feet together to make it more challenging. Now, if you want to, you can hold one foot up to increase the ab challenge. Whew. I am sore from Guns for Girls. I'm going to switch to my 10s. Whoa. Don't fall off the ball while you're grabbing different weights. I'm going to pick up my other leg. Keep those core muscles tight. You need them to stay on the ball. Now, you do not have to have that single leg picked up, so don't worry about it if you don't. Full extension before you cry. Oh my gosh, just kicking my butt. 3, 2, 1, and done. Good job. Woo. That was very challenging. So that's the benefit of being sore. It's that sign that what you're doing is working. If you are not sore, then what it usually means is that you're not pushing yourself enough. You're not using heavy enough weights. So I would tell you that it is time to push yourself, grab heavier weights. You can always drop down if they end up being too heavy. So we're gonna work back next. So for this one, you're gonna hinge over, and you're gonna squeeze your back to open and to close. So again, we're gonna be working our core a lot during these exercises, which I love. I'm gonna do 5s, and here's why. I don't want you leaning over and jerking your body to get the weights up. I want you to squeeze and lower. Very smooth movements, very fluid, because we don't want anybody getting hurt here. That is not, I'm not here for that. And I'm sure you aren't either. So hinge over, keep those core muscles tight, squeeze up and lower. So if you go too heavy, you're not going to be able to lift them up. Squeeze Picture those shoulder blades squeezing together. If you can't keep your balance, it's okay. Just reset. I'm gonna get actually off my yoga mat. That gives me a little more stability. Okay, I'm gonna go on the other leg now. Good job. We got this. Take those breaks when you need to. If your form is getting funky, just drop down. 3, 2, 1, done. Good work. Have some water. You know what, since we're not gonna do abs on Friday, let's get some abs in here. Does that sound good? So I want you to grab a single weight. I'm gonna grab an 8. So with this one, I want you to roll out, come up, roll out, come up. So if you put your knees together, obviously it's gonna be a little harder to stay on your ball, but the challenge is great. Don't jerk your body in any way to get that weight up and over. Less than 10 seconds. We've got this. 3, 2, 1, and done. Good job, y'all. Feels really, really good. Make sure we're doing okay. We're good. We're good, we're good. Okay. Joanne, Joanne and Angela, 2 of my OGs. Is everyone excited for Thanksgiving? Okay. Bring up and over. Okay. So the next one we're gonna do on the floor. And it is going to be a chest exercise. So again, chest presses, you can go heavier because, right, the weights are kind of staying in your center of gravity. When you're doing a fly, the weights are a lot more unstable, so you don't want to go as heavy because the last thing you want to do is get injured. So I'm going to have my 10s, I'm going to have my 8s, and I'm going to have my 5s because honestly, I don't know how this is going to go. So, but I'm all for finding out. Okay. So we're going to, in a slow and controlled manner, open up and close. But I'm going to play around with this. So we're going to go 1.5 minutes. Don't get mad. And I'm going to start with my 10s. Okay. Lay back, abs tight, open, close. So your elbows just kiss the ground. Okay, so the 10s are good. They are challenging. And hold open now. Really squeeze that chest, squeeze those abs. Your abs need to aid you. Okay, back to the flies. Woo! You're gonna see how much heavier they feel now, right? I'm dropping those. I'm getting my 8s. Okay, open, and I want little pulses right in the center of the movement. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. 3, 2, 1. Okay, full movement now. Woo! We're doing great. We're doing great. Okay, now I want you to hold for 10 seconds. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. And done. Good job. So you see that by doing those exercises, mixing it up, pulses versus a hold versus the full fly, how much it really challenges you in your chest, in your arms. It's great, great stuff. Okay, make sure you put your weights back in a safe place. Don't leave them on the floor. Okay. All right, what is the next? All right, so the next one that we are going to do is going to work our back, but also at the same time, it's going to hit us in our glutes, which is good. You will feel those from yesterday for sure. So with this one, we're going to have the weights on our shoulders. We're going to hinge over, really squeeze that lower back, glutes, and hamstrings to get us back to the top. So I'm using 17.5-pound weights. I'll see how that goes. Okay, so make sure you have a good hold on them. Hinge over, squeeze those glutes at the top. Hinge over, make sure your back is flat. Make sure you have a good hold on those weights, please. The 17.5s are good. Again, keep everything engaged in your core when you hinge over and when you stand up. Very challenging. That's why we go heavy. 3, 2, 1, and done. Good work. Release them slowly. Now, we're going to do an ab exercise. So, when I was recovering from my vertigo, I couldn't lay flat like this. So now that I can, I'm going to do one of my favorite exercises. Your knees are bent. They are together all the way from your feet up to your knees. Your arms are out to the side. You're going to squeeze, squeeze, squeeze your abs. Drill that belly button into the ground as low as you can go before you come up and go to the other side. So very important. Hi. We went for a walk, so she's got her little lighted collar on. Squeeze. The sunrise was so pretty. It was literally like a strawberry color. Stunning. Honey, do you have to lay right there? Like right there. Do you want to be close to mommy? I get it. I like you a lot. I love you a lot. I love you. She is the sweetest dog on the planet. Do you see her with her paw on me? Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. You've got this. Take those breaks when you need to and make sure you're breathing. Lower, lower, lower. Fight. Oh, and then when you can't anymore, you go to the other side. Oh, this is so good. 3, 2, 1, and done. Oh my gosh, so good. Okay, oh, don't lick me. I know where that mouth has been. All right, can you go find Daddy? Where's Daddy? Why don't you go find Daddy? Okay. Ooh, I like the next one. So, I'm gonna go with I'm gonna try 15. You know what? If I'm telling y'all to push yourselves, I need to do it also. So for this one, very interesting, we're gonna do a single arm chest press. So we're gonna do each side. So let's go for 45 seconds. See how it feels. So again, I have my, starting with a 15, so one arm is out to the side and the other arm's up. So remember, it goes up over your chest, not your face. It's an important aspect. So yeah, so with chest press, you can go a little heavier, but obviously because you're only using one, your abs are having to work even harder. So you'll notice your obliques on the opposite side of your body are like working to keep your back attached to the ground. Challenging. We're going for a minute on each side. If I said 45 seconds, I lied, but it was unintentional, so that doesn't count. Come on, let's go. Let's go. We can do this. Take those breaks when you need them. If your form is still good, keep the same weight. Less than 10 seconds. We fight. We finish the minute always, even if we've dropped our weight completely. 2, 1, and done. Good job. Okay, so if you did drop down, that's great. There's no problem there. When you go to the other arm, I want you to start with the same weight that you started with on the other side. Okay, very important. If you have to drop after 3 seconds, it doesn't matter. Just start with the same one. Press up. Make sure you have a good handle on it. And again, that press is above your chest, not above your face. Keep those abs super engaged. They need to aid you even more than they do in a regular press. So when your arm comes out to the side, it makes the shape of an L. You press up and over the center of your chest. We got this, y'all. We persevere. We do not quit. Ever. 2, 1, and done. Woo! So I almost didn't even grab the 15s because I thought it would be too heavy. And then I'm like, well, I'll grab it and then I'll just have my 12 nearby when I need to drop down. I ended up doing 15 pounds the entire time on both sides. So I just made my point for you. Like, always grab that heavier weight, give it a try because you can always drop down. As I always say, you're not surgically attached to the weight. You can drop them at any time and go for something lighter. That's why it's always good to have those lighter weights easily accessible so you're not wasting 10 seconds trying to get them. So, whew, that was good. All right, have some water, that's important. Okay, we're gonna get on the ball. And what I want you to do is get a weight, and I don't want it to be too heavy. For those of you who are new to working out on the ball, you might need to tuck your feet like under your couch. You can just kind of put your feet sideways or ask someone feet. So we're gonna work on our lower back strength. So what I want you to do is squeeze up, but I want you to keep a weight close to your chest. So it's not a big range of motion at all. Find a spot that's comfortable for your feet, and you're squeezing that lower back, and just adjust as necessary. If you want to go a little bit more forward on your ball, you can do that. Don't jerk your body. Squeeze up and lower. So your lower back and your glutes are going to be firing up on this one. But let me ask you, how many times do you have complaints about your lower back, or people that you know, they're stiff, they've tweaked it, they are just having a lot of pain and discomfort, and generally it all stems from having a weak core, weak back. So those are things that we work hard on here because it matters. It matters. I don't know about you. I don't want to freaking break down. I want to be around a long time, and I want to be around not just a long time, but a long time with a quality of life. I want to be like the 98-year-old grandma that they put on the local news. They're like, what's your secret to longevity? How'd you make it this far? And I'm like, whiskey. But I don't drink whiskey, but you know what I mean. Like, I want to be like, you know what? Love and exercise and wine. That would be my answer. So, we're not guaranteed anything, but we can fight the good fight. Okay, your bottom arm is going to be extended out, and you're going to squeeze your knee to your elbow. Get it all the way there, but if you can, it's okay. But put your hand on your obliques. Feel them working. Do not pull on your head. Okay, other side. Arm out, hand lightly behind your head. Squeeze those obliques, make them work. We got this, come on. We can do it. Yes, we can. Three, two, one, and done. Oh my gosh, that one gets me. Okay, how's everybody doing? Whew. Sorry, I'm yawning. All right. Okay, so whereas before we did the single arm chest press, now we're gonna do single arm flies. I'm gonna grab a 12 because I don't know what's gonna happen. So remember, you only need one of each. I'm gonna grab my 10 and my 8. So I have a 12, 10, and 8, and we will see how this goes. So because you don't have the same stability with the weight going out to here, really keep those abs super engaged. Arm out to the side. Whoo, yeah, this is a whole different ballgame. So squeeze those abs super tight. Squeeze your chest. Make sure that weight is over your chest, not your face. Oh. Your elbow just barely kisses the ground before you come back up. Make sure you have a good hold on the weight too. Oh, this is so challenging. Oh, listen to your body. Oh, oh, you can do it, come on. We are strong. We are powerful. We have got this. 3, 2, 1, and done. Oh my gosh, if you told me I was going to do 12 the whole time, I would not have believed you. I don't know how the other side will go, but even if you drop down, that's cool. Just start with the weight that you started with on the other side. Okay? Slow and controlled. Those abs have got to aid you, so keep them super, super engaged. Fight. You are so much stronger than you think. That much I know for sure. We push ourselves. We persevere. Because when we take care of us, we're so much better for everybody else. Okay, I'm dropping to my 10. And I want to be the best I can be for my husband and my kids. And my friends, honestly. Even though I freaking miss them. It's been way too long since we've all been together. Okay, we're done. Woo! All right, so, we are gonna do rows. So you can go heavier than you think on these rows. I'm gonna go with 15s, see how it goes. I wanna try to get this in before we're out of time. Okay, hinge over, row, row, row. Row, row, row. Squeeze that back. Your back is flat. Keep those elbows in. You want to go heavy with this. If you picked up 5s, you're probably not feeling very much. I picked up 15s. Taking a break because my form is good. I'm going to drop down to my 12s. Row, row, row. We've got this. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, done. Oh my gosh. I just did not think I was going to be able to do one more of those. So good. How are we doing time-wise? Look at us. It is time to stretch. It is time to stretch. Reach up high. High, high, high. One side. And I want you to pull, reach around your wrist and pull, really stretch that back out. Oh my gosh, so good. Give me a big sweep in the other direction. Grab your ball, put your arm on top of the ball, let your shoulders sink. Just adjust your hands to where you really feel that great stretch up into your chest. Put it out in front of you. Let your head fall to the ground. Get on all fours. Round your back. Arch your back. Stretching those abs out. Arch your back. Sorry, round your back. Arch your back. All right, y'all. We are done. Give yourself some hugs. You deserve it. 3 days of like really intense workouts. I hope you enjoyed them. Happy, happy, happy Thanksgiving. My plan will be, I'm gonna be on Monday, and then I have a very intensive work thing next week. So I have to figure out what the schedule is on that, but I don't know how much I'm gonna be able to be on, but maybe I'll work out this weekend instead. I just don't wanna make any promises. Okay.